Hello, class. So this week, not only are you submitting a PNG file that's going to be 14 inches by 11 inches or 11 by 14 inches at 150 pixels per inch, even though you worked on it at 300 pixels per inch, 150 pixels per inch, you're going to need to go to the discussions, and under the assignment 9 discussions, you're going to need to submit an even smaller version of the file. So you'll notice that this week 90 points are available on the assignment, but instead of 100. That's because if we go over to the discussion in week 9, your other 10 points are available right over here. So the points are essentially broken up. 90% is, over here, and 10% is over here. So there are two parts to this bit. You need to have a small file and upload it, and you need to talk a little bit about your final product. Now, that said, Canvas is a bit odd. You'll notice that if you just go to reply and you try to insert an image by going over to the little embed image icon right here, it will pop open and you'd think, oh, this should be easy enough. Go to my computer and, oh, wait. But there is no ability to go to your computer. This is a problem with Canvas. For some reason, they make you go through an extra step. You have to upload a file to your files first. So you can do that one of two ways. If you click on your My Files, you can click on the upload file and access it, which is absolutely fine. But there's another way I'm going to show you, because sometimes Canvas is weird, and if you're having any issues, you'll need to go the longer way. If you take a look over on your student view, right on the first part of the course, when you come in, on the left side of the page, you have a Files menu. If you click on that, that will take you straight over to your files, and this is your My Files folder essentially, and you'll be able to upload it here. Now, this always exists and this always works, and you're always able to access it. So just in case you're not able to upload there we go. If you're not able to upload the file correctly, when you go to Image Source Canvas and you click on My Files and all that, and you try to upload it, your folder may be named something different depending on what's going on. You may have like course files or My Files or something along those lines. If this isn't working, just go to Files and upload it in here. If you need to, go ahead and make another folder. That's the new folder button. Sort it however you need to sort it. Don't worry about it. Now, before you can upload the file, it does, of course, have to be sized correctly. So let's take a look at what's going on. Here is the assignment 9 demo that I walked through. I added some brightness and contrast and vibrance and some curves to do some additional adjustments to it before submission. I'm just going to, it's still in the PSD format. That's not what I want submitted in the assignment. So first things first, we're going to save as, and we're going to call it a PNG. And then once we get that PNG, and I've already done that, so we'll complain, that's fine. I'll just do medium, that's fine. If you're having problems with your PNG file, your PNG file, a JPEG's acceptable. Don't worry about it, just get it in there, you'll be fine. So we wait a second for the PNG to be compressed correctly. It's a lossless compression, so it takes a minute. And then I need to do one last thing. Since my working space was 300 pixels per inch, and the one I'm turning in, the first one for the assignments, is 150. I need to resize it there. So I'm just going to go to Image, Image Size. And notice there's the 300. I'm going to do the 150. Notice I saved it as the PNG file first. That way it will resize faster. Tell it OK. And I'm just going to save. And again, it's a PNG, so it takes just a moment to save. And now we have the file for the assignment, the first part of the assignment submission, which would come over here. So I just go ahead and upload and submit the assignment. As the instructor, I don't have that option to submit an assignment for myself to grade. I could go into a student and do it, but there's no need. So that's the first one. And you'll notice at the bottom it says you need to make a copy and resize it to 50 pixels per inch. And this is not a mistake. I really do want it that small. So I'm going to go ahead and make a copy, and I'm going to do that in a fairly straightforward way. You can do File, Save As, and then open that one. You can do a history duplication. You can do a Select All with Control A, a copy with Control C, a new with Control N, and then a Control V to paste, however you want to do it. Like any way's fine. I don't care. Just make a copy so that you can keep track of this one. Now on your copy, this is going to be much smaller. So I went ahead and merged down with Control E. I'm just going to go to image size, and this time just 50 pixels per inch. Now, the reason is, let's pop this over to pixels. The longest dimension will now be 700 pixels, which will fit fine on a screen. So we'll be able to take a look at this without too many problems on Canvas. Now, notice I didn't say this had to be named anything in particular. And again, a PNG or a JPEG is fine for this. I'm just going to call this assignment 9 upload. So this doesn't have to be named anything in particular because I'm not going to be downloading this file. I'm going to be downloading the one you submitted to the assignments. So we have the assignment 9 upload ping. Go ahead and close that. All right, and here is how we get to it. I'm going to pop back over to discussions and scroll on over to the week 9 assignment 9 discussions. And then once I'm in here, I'm going to go ahead and reply. And I should be able to upload the image directly. First, you click the little mountain landscape button, then come over to Canvas. And you have to select a folder. I'm just going to go to My Files. And I'm just going to drop it right in there. You can put it wherever you want. Again, if you want to edit the files, the folders, anything like that, you need to go to the Files on the left menu here. That will get you over to your classes and everything. You can create new folders, all that stuff. Okay, I'm just going to upload it straight in here. I'm going to go upload, and then I need to navigate to where I have it saved. And if I pop over to exactly where I saved it, here it is, the assignment 9 upload. Then you have to actually wait for the file to upload. It should be, it shouldn't take too long, ta-da, because it's fairly small. You'll notice that the dimension should be 550 by 700 or 700 by 550. If you want, go ahead and give it some alt text. I'd recommend it, just so when people mouse over it, they'll have some alt text. Go ahead and update it. And there is the image. Great. So the other thing is, before you just post, don't forget to write a little bit. And if you're like me, you probably don't want to write straight into the web browser in case something closes or you get distracted and you lose your tab or something. So you'd make another document somewhere and then you'd write everything out. And I mistyped whoa. I'm just noticing that now. Here we go. So you type all that out, you copy that and punch it in here, and voila, you've got a little example of what you should want. Now, if you have more notes, that's fine. Go ahead and put those in. If you don't have more notes, that's fine too. Something about this length is perfectly acceptable. And then you just post your reply. Boom. And voila, you have an example. Well, in your case, it will be the actual piece that I grade on. And if you realize you made a little mistake, you can always go in and edit it. Be careful not to delete it. I'm just going to put on the top here. This is an example. There we go. And that's it. Once you've done all of that, it will be posted. Don't forget, you also have to turn in your file under the assignments. So there are two places this week, and the week 9 assignment 9, is for your post, and the week 9 assignment 9 abstract filter art, right under assignments. That's where you're going to want to make sure that you have the 150 pixel per inch image. So that's where this one gets submitted. And so those are your two submission points. Don't forget 150 pixels per inch on week 9 assignment 9 filter art, and the 50 pixel per inch goes in the week 9 assignment 9, which is just the discussion. And that will allow your fellow students to take a look at your work, and we'll let you say a little bit about it as well. Okay, we're coming up on the 10-minute mark, so that will cut it for this video, and that's it for this week. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.